Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. How are you today? I hope you're having a great day. It's hump day. Welcome to our live stream, live training today. We're going to be talking all about creating valuable content and helping you come up with some really great ideas for valuable content. Content is the way that we get our value out into the world. It's the way that we let others know that might want to work with us, how we can help them. And it's all part of marketing, right? And so, yeah, we're going to jump right in because we are also in our launch party this month for the 90-day Marketing Accelerator. So I'm going to talk about that in just a moment, but let's get rolling here. How's everybody doing? As everybody's joining, I would love to just welcome you. Hope it's a fabulous spring day where you are. We're having like a little spring snow here on and off. It's kind of fun. All right, I'm going to get all my buttons pushed here. It's always interesting each time I do a live stream. Right. Okay, here we go. So today is our content creation workshop, and I won't take up too much of your time, but I'm going to give you some really juicy tips and tools and content creation strategies that I use with my clients, and to help you create that desire-inducing, useful content that's sales. Yeah, we're going to just have fun with that. Just move things around a little bit here. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So let's dive right in. But before we get going on our content for today, I want to just share my offer with you that, like I said at the top, the doors are now open for my 90-day Marketing Accelerator, starting at the beginning of Q2, which is in April. So it's coming right up. And so I want to offer you the opportunity to become a master of your marketing, to go deeper in the work that I'm doing, and to really see how your marketing is the way that you put your value out into the world. It's the way you fulfill your mission. And so that is what we're doing in the program. In it, you are going to master how to grow your audience. You're going to master nurturing them all the way till they become clients or collaborators. You're going to be creating immense value and thought leadership and making irresistible offers. And so that you can grow and make as much as you want for the rest of the life of your business. And so that's what I'm offering you in the 90-day Marketing Accelerator. If that's something that is of interest to you, I'm going to put the link in the chat. Let's just grab that, my friends, and we'll dive right in. I will do that in just a moment. It's actually on another slide, so we'll get to it shortly. Hold on. Let me see here. Oops, not that way. Okay. So when we're thinking about creating valuable content, our intention for today, and I'm just going to just change this, is to really define value for you and your best fit client, and then learn how to create a limitless supply of valuable content ideas. And then number 3, we're going to create your plan for content and putting your value out into the world. And so, we're going to do that all in just a few minutes here, right? So, so buckle up, Buttercup. Here we go. So where we're at. So I did 2 other live streams earlier in March, on March 1st and March 8th. And so if you haven't seen those, the replays are on social media. Wherever you're watching this live stream now, they are on this channel, so you can go and watch those replays. But what I taught in the first one is how to create more connections, how to bring more people into your sphere. And then we talked about, once we've got these people, we want to nurture those relationships and how we do that and how we grow those into profitable relationships. And now in this session, we're going to talk about, now we have all these people, we're building these relationships, and how do we really offer that value and create profitable relationships and clients from these people that are already here, right? And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. And so relationships need three things to grow. And we know this just from having human relationships, right? Whether it's friends or family members or romantic partners or your kids or anyone you're trying to have a relationship with, it takes three things to grow. And probably a lot of others, but I'm simplifying it for this presentation, right? Because we're not doing relationship counseling. But anyway, we need consistency. So showing up for the relationship consistently, and then frequency, right? Like being in touch and catching up, staying in contact frequently. And we talked about that in the last two sessions, mostly in this last session that was on live stream that was on March 8th. And today we're going to talk about value, which is the third piece of the growing these relationships with our clients, potential clients. And this is all about marketing, right? So providing value. So how do we provide value? What is value? Value is delightful, useful, and beneficial. Something that is delightful, useful, and beneficial, right? And it's determined by your best fit client. What you think is valuable may not be the same thing that they think is valuable. And so if you think about, I always use this example with, my husband. He doesn't think really pretty high heel shoes are valuable. He is not willing to pay $100 for a pair of shoes or whatever, or any dollars for a pair of high heel shoes. That's not valuable to him. Work boots or really great hiking boots are not that valuable to me. I'm not willing to pay $100 for those. So different people value different things. And so you need to know what your best fit client values and how they value it, and provide that to them. And you can provide that to them through your marketing and through your content. And so we always need to be asking, what do my clients value? What do they most want? And we're going to go into that in just a moment. And that is how we want to be communicating with them in our marketing. And so content is one way of putting our value out into the world. And I think that it is an amazing way to market, to be putting content out into the world, because it allows your potential clients to see and experience the value that you offer your paying clients before they pay you, right? So they get a sample or a taste or an opportunity to see what it's like to, how you think, how you work. And so it creates and builds that relationship. It helps those that we serve to get what they want easier, faster, and in the way that they value, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be easier, faster. It's really about the way that your client wants to solve their problem. And it's like continuing a conversation. So content, I like to think of content as not just like, blasting people with stuff. I like to think of it as continuing a conversation with someone that I can help. So getting into the head of your best fit client. So content is about so much more than just checking the box, right? Like we see a lot of marketing experts that will say, oh, you've got to send email out once a week. You have to post on social media every day. You've got to do da-da-da-da-da-da. And yeah, you can do all of those things and check off the box and still be providing zero value or very little value, because it's not the actual thing that you're doing. It's the value that you're bringing to that marketing activity that really makes a difference and really makes it impactful, right? So setting yourself up for success, and we've talked about this last time with our marketing, is remembering why it's important. And that's, the value and remembering your why and who you're serving and what mission you're on and why you're doing what you're doing. And that will help you to be successful and consistent and frequent and offering that value. And then also creating a plan and putting a system in place to help yourself be successful, right? Help your business be successful, and planning for that success. And so one of the tools, and we cover a few more tools in the 90-day Marketing Accelerator. That's another one starting in April. So this is one tool that we use that I wanted to share with you that is super helpful, that has really changed the way I create marketing material. It has changed and helped so many of my clients that use this tool. And it really is thinking about your client, getting into their head and taking that perspective of what do they most want, right? And if you can state that in one simple sentence, it really will serve you. So I'm going to take the example of a financial coach. Okay. So say I'm a financial coach and I'm doing this exercise. So I would say, what do my clients most want? My best fit client, what do they most want? And how do I state that in one simple sentence? So maybe it's that they most want to be in control of their money and feel at peace about their future. All right. So you take note of that. And then we're going to answer two questions. The first question is, where are they before they work with you? And then make a list of all of those things. And where are they after they work with you? So if we're thinking about before, let's think about all the situations, thoughts, and feelings they might be having before they work with me as a financial coach. In this example, obviously, I'm not a financial coach. I'm a business coach, a marketing coach. And so, for example, maybe before they feel out of control with their money. And we always want to be thinking about it in their words. Like, what are the words that people use when they talk to me about their problem and what they're struggling with and what they need help with? So maybe they're feeling out of control. Maybe they say, I feel like I'm drowning in bills, or there's never enough money to get to the next, pay period or the next paycheck or the end of the month. Those are just three examples of things that a financial coach's clients might be feeling before. Okay, so then they come and work with me. And then after, what are they thinking? What are their situations? How are they feeling about money? And so after, maybe they feel organized. They have a plan for what's most important. They say now they feel like they're a master over their money, and they sleep at night knowing that all the bills are paid or whatever. And so you can see the contrast between the before and the after, right? And so all of those things that you list out in the before and the after are all great inspiration for content. So you can be writing content, blog posts, you could do videos, trainings on any one of those topics, right? Or put them into categories. And then the real magic of this is really thinking about, what are all the planks in your process, in your bridge, that helps them to get from that before to after. So I love this analogy of a bridge where, you've got your clients over here and they want to get to over here. What are all the steps that you take them to get there? And keep it simple, right? But the before issues, the after feelings, and all these steps that you take them along the way, those are all pieces of content that you can create, that you can talk about, that you can tell stories about, that you can create videos and trainings about, right? So this is all great content that that will help that be valuable to your best fit client. It will let them know that you hear them, that you see them, that you understand what issues they're facing and that you can help them. So here's a couple other examples. I'm not going to go through all of these. Actually, I have an amazing freebie that I'm just going to put this link in the chat, and you can go and download this freebie, and it gives you 12 more brilliant marketing topic ideas. And so that is another really great source of ideas. You could create a whole year's worth of content from this one handout. So I suggest you go and grab that because it's amazing. Okay, so I'm just going to do a few quick pro tips here for you. So when you're creating content, always remember to keep it simple. State the obvious. So many times we are in the weeds of our expertise and we talk at a level that people that are not in our world all the time get lost in it, right? So make sure you're keeping things very simple, starting at the beginning, state the obvious. It makes you much more approachable. It doesn't intimidate your best fit clients before they ever get a chance to experience you. So make creating content easy for yourself. Set yourself up for success. So think about, how can I make this easy? We that create our own content, I create my own content. We don't have days, hours to sit around and create things oftentimes because we're the chief everything officer so often. And so we're doing all of the other things. So if we're taking advice from folks that are dedicated, like social media creators, for example, that is their job. That's all they do is create social media. So we have to think about, how can I create social media in the periods of time that I have, for example, and how can I set myself up for success and make it super easy? One way that I do that is I do a lot of repurposing. Like, think about when I create one piece of content, like creating this video and being live for you right now, I'm simulcasting across 3 different social media channels. So I'm repurposing this live throughout different social media channels. So that helps me to create more efficiency, right? And so that's how I make creating content easier. One way I do that. Another suggestion is that done is better than perfect, right? Remember, you don't have to have everything perfect. Your perfection does not create value. It's your contribution, getting your value out into the world, that's actually going to be your greatest contribution, not your perfection. So you can throw the perfectionism away, just create B- work and put it out into the world, and it's going to change lives, I promise. And always be posting, thinking of your best fit client. When you're posting on social media or creating content, think about your best fit client. You can forget about what maybe your critics think about it, or your boss, or your competition, or your nosy neighbor, or critical mother-in-law, or whatever it is. Forget about all those people. And I want you to just think about your best fit client and how you can serve them. And that will always bring through much more value. Okay, so finally, as we wrap up today, I want to just reiterate that the doors are open for my 90-day Marketing Accelerator. And if you really want to master your marketing, master content creation, master growing your audience and nurturing them, creating clients from your network, and making irresistible offers so you can grow and make as much as you want for the rest of the life of your business, I just encourage you to stop by and learn more about the 90-day Marketing Accelerator. So you can get registered now. I'm going to just put this link in the chat. And this is to the website. So you can go and, oh, that's not even the full link. Hold on. You can go and get all the info. And there is also a link in there to book a call with me. So if you would like to chat with me personally on Zoom and see if the Marketing Accelerator is a good fit for you, I just encourage you to reach out. But I hope you have a fabulous day. And thank you so much for being with me today. We are going to be live this time. Actually, it's earlier in the morning, but again on Wednesday on the 29th. So happy hump day once again. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you on social media. Take care. Bye.